The Substance is a body horror movie that was made in 2024. This award-winning masterpiece received a big spotlight in the little time it ran, and it's a no-brainer why. I guess if you clicked on this video, then you probably know this movie, so I'm not going to explain it to ya. This video contains spoilers, so you've been warned. I am Crowdenmind, and I'm going to tell you my opinion on this film, so get ready, grab some snacks, and let me yap about my interest. But after the intro, of course. I watched the movie 3 times now, and I'm still noticing some things that I didn't before. The storytelling, the visuals in The Substance are just amazing. I also viewed a lot of analytical and explaining reviews, and I really disliked how many people failed to understand the meaning of The Substance. The whole point was the mental struggle between Elizabeth wanting to look like her better self, even though they are the same freaking person. So many people doesn't seem to realize that they are the same person. It's been told multiple times in the movie, but Elizabeth sees Sue as a different person and vice versa. That's why the misunderstanding happens, but they are in fact the same person. This concept is really interesting, living double life and all, but it costs your mental health and it gives you so many insecurities as well. If I had to change my body with a more perfect me, then I would also feel insecure by my original one and would grow to dislike myself after a while and never wanting to go back to my mother body at all. The ending of the movie is a little bit hard to understand when you first watch it, so I am going to break it out to ya. Sue used the substance to the point of making Elizabeth look like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, and this made Elizabeth furious and wanted to delete Sue for good. But midway through, she changed her mind and realized that she's nothing without Sue because she hates herself. We could see this when she talked with Fred about going on a date. She felt like she's not worthy enough to love and to be loved, and could only see the insecurities in herself and how she feels less compared to Sue. That is one of the reasons why this movie is so sad, because Elizabeth tries to keep herself hidden away from society because she feels like she doesn't deserve to live happily. And she lives such a lonely life, like you rarely even see her talking to anyone. This experience of course grew into resentment towards Sue, and it drove Elizabeth into madness. They are one, and the other self can't live without the mother self, and ever since Elizabeth passed away from the fight they had, Sue's been rotting and decided to take the substance again, even though it was a single use only. After this event, Eliza Sue was born. It's an abomination or a monster of many body parts. In this part, Eliza Sue felt beautiful because she truly accepted herself and how she looked. In the New Year's Eve party, she shouted that it's still her and do not judge her, but everyone was grossed out by her. And the blood-splashing part was Elizabeth's opinion about the many dislikes she got in the New Year's Eve event. You should accept yourself the way you want yourself to be. Do not care about anyone's opinion. Love yourself. That is one of the meaning behind the film. The second is the female beauty standards behind the movie industry and Hollywood. Elizabeth Sparkle was a stunning actress, and for her age, she looked like a supermodel. While she was fired away and got many insecurities just because of society's cruelness, Her boss succeeded off of her, draining every squeeze out of her until she became dry and he drew her away like a banana peel. There is a contrast in the movie with Elizabeth and Harvey. Harvey is definitely older than Elizabeth and much more uglier pig and gross human being than Elizabeth. He was the one who said that after 50 the life just stops, if you know what I mean. But because he is a man, he doesn't need to be pretty and his age is irrelevant. And it also tells how the bigger person in the pyramid games are always getting more money than the people below them. In this case, Elizabeth was on the lowest end of all things considered. This movie is a feminist icon. It shouts so many things to us. I really like how this movie is the definition of show don't tell, because you could fully see the movie without the lines and you would understand what everything meant. There isn't a single second of the movie that wasn't intentional and didn't tell a story or feeling our protagonist had. This is one of my favorite films, and if somebody likes gory movies, then I would definitely tell them about The Substance. I was Mind, and I'll see you all in the next video of mine. Thank you for watching, and bye bye!